Day 103. I started hiking at 6:08 a.m. I'm now on the James River footbridge. And this is not called the James River footbridge because you use your feet. Apparently, I think his name is Bill. Bill Foote was instrumental in making this bridge be here. So that's why it's called the James River footbridge. Sunrise, I believe, is 6:43 or 6:48. Gosh, I can't remember. Later every morning. It's like 2 minutes later every morning for the sun coming up. 2 minutes earlier every morning it goes down. Part of that's the year's getting later. Part of it is I'm moving a little bit south. So the plan today is 20 miles to Cornelius Shelter. Shouldn't be a problem. If I can do 25 miles, however, that will set me up for Neroing into town day after tomorrow. So I'd like to get the 25 done. I can do that, but I don't want to be pulling in there at dark 30 trying to set up. Water has been low at Cornelius Shelter, but we had rain 3 days ago, so it may be okay. Don't quite know what the water situation is there, so I'm at least going to start out shooting for the 25. Comes with 7,200 feet of incline, so it's going to be a bunch of work to get there. So Bill Foote was a through hiker. I didn't know that. What year did he hike? It doesn't say, but sadly he did not live very long. He died at the age of 54. The James River is 651 feet of elevation. The trail parallels it for just a short ways here. And in the first 5 miles today, it goes up over 22 or 2,300 feet of elevation. So a morning climb back up in the mountains. A lot of clouds and fog down there in the valley. So let's see, I think I've climbed a little over 2,000 feet right now. And I wonder if that's the James River making all that fog down there. I can see it through the trees here. The camera won't really pick it up. It's really thick here. But anyway, good view. Hopefully I'll have a better one. 4.7 miles in, 8:06. Let's see, I just looked and I forgot, 2,800 feet of elevation. So I've climbed about 2,200 feet. And apparently I'm headed to Marble Springs this way. It's supposed to get warm again in the next few days, but up here in the mountains it is still nice and cool. So fortunately I really only had a couple of days where the heat was just intolerable in the 90s. The chafing problem I had, it's completely gone. That didn't last long. So that's good. I'm enjoying the cool air. The Thunder Ridge Wilderness area. Sounds like my kind of place. Got about 350 feet more to go up Thunder Ridge. I'm out of water. There's a spring up here. This looks stagnant. Shoot. It's a... oh, gosh. Well, it's got frogs in it. But it is running. So this pool is got fresh water with frogs flowing through it. Oh, lordy, little guy and your friend. So yes, I'm going to scoop this out, filter it, and drink it. That spring back there is flowing. It is nice and cold, which is a good sign. That's what you want. It means it's been in the ground for a while. Other than the fact that frogs are living in the little pool there where it comes out of the ground, it's good. So I filtered it, put some electrolytes in it, and I've got about a little more than 300 feet up Thunder Ridge, which has been nothing but uphill here. Thunder Ridge is an ominous sounding name, but when you get up here, there's a bunch of flowers and bumblebees on top. Trail's a little overgrown with grass here. So right on the peak, there's no view, but I think just a little bit further down the trail and slightly down from the top, there's a good view. This is still at the top of Thunder Ridge. I think it's 34, 33, 3,800 something. A little bit of a view here. Certainly shows you how high this is. So I've gone up and down over 3 or 4 mountains or something, but I started way down there, kind of at the lowest elevation you see, because I started at the James River. It's a lot of climbing today. Still nice and cool. Good day to hike. This was my view for lunch. Not bad, huh? This is right on the trail too. It's also near the Blue Ridge Parkway, so a lot of people park their car back there and walk down this little gravel path and look at the view, and then they go back and they get in their car. I'm at 3,959 feet of elevation. This is a short Blue Blaze trail to the Thunderhill shelter. I believe Cornelius is next, which I could stop there tonight, but I hope to push on to the next one. Closed to motor vehicles, motorized equipment, hang gliders, and bicycles. I don't know why I didn't think to bring a hang glider. This is another iconic place on the trail. This is called the Guillotine. Did not realize it was coming up today. Wow. That rock looks like it should fall, doesn't it? Okay. Maybe someday it will. Hopefully it won't fall today. Okay, here we go. Climb steps to get through the Guillotine. They don't want you going through too fast, obviously. And there it is. It remains for another day. Apple Orchard Mountain, 4,225 feet. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see a little view there through the trees. It's definitely high up. I've had downhills today too, so climbed more than 5,000 feet already today. Got about 9 miles to go today. (3 p.m.) I'm about 6 miles from the shelter I want to stop at. This is the next water source. It is flowing, it is cold. You got to be real careful when you scoop it not to get dirty, muddy water. Not a whole lot of water here, but I was able to get 3/4 of a liter, so that should get me the next 6 miles. The trail has been like this for over half a mile. It's really starting to feel like the south, or the mountains in the south. I think it's pretty cool. When you through hike the AT, you walk past a lot of trees. The trail is descended all the way down to about 1,250 feet. It's quite a bit warmer down here. I think it would have been better sleeping up higher. So this is Bryant Ridge Shelter, 200 yards. Holy smokes, I think this is my water, but there's none here. And I definitely need water. Alright, there's the tiniest flow. I could scoop it there if I had to. I think that's our water source. I'll go down to the shelter and see. It's whoa! Well, if I can get there, not break a leg. So the shelter is 0.1.